Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. We start with a story from Barbados. The Royal Barbados Police Force is continuing investigations into the death of a police officer who was shot and killed while responding to an attempted robbery in his neighborhood of Rose Hill, St. Peter on Saturday night. The officer was identified as Acting Station Sergeant Newton Lewis, the driver assigned to Commissioner of Police Tyrone Griffith. The proprietor of a local establishment went to the home of the now deceased to alert him and summon his assistants to a situation where several armed men were about to rob his shop. On nearing the establishment, the said armed men opened a hail of gunfire at him. He died on the spot. The assailants took his police-issued service firearm and made good their escape. In Mexico, gunmen ambushed and killed the director of state police in the cartel-plagued Mexican northern state of Sinaloa, local authorities said. Joel Ernesto Soto was found dead in his bullet-riddled car on a highway on Monday morning near the state capital. Pictures circulating on social media showed a white vehicle riddled with bullets in a ditch on the side of the highway. In March, suspected cartel gunmen ambushed a police convoy in central Mexico. 8 state police officers and 5 prosecution investigators were killed. According to government statistics, on average, 80 people are killed by homicide every day in Mexico. At least 14 people, including 2 children, have been killed in a remote region in Peru known for coca production, the military said on Monday, less than 2 weeks before voters head to the polls for a presidential runoff. The killings took place in an area of the Peruvian Amazon that authorities believe is being used as a hideout by remnants of the Shining Path movement that battled the government in the 1980s and 1990s. The United Nations condemned the murder and expressed its solidarity with the victims and their families. And finally, British Black Lives Matter activist Sasha Johnson is in critical condition after being shot in the head in London, according to her political party. The party said the attack happened following numerous death threats as a result of her activism. Police said paramedics transported a 27-year-old woman with gunshot wounds to a South London hospital and that the incident appeared to have happened near a house party in Southwark. The police statement said that at this early stage of investigation, there was no evidence to suggest a targeted attack or that the woman had received any credible threats against her life prior to this incident. Johnson, a mother of 3, rose to prominence last year during the Black Lives Matter protests as a leader of the Taking the Initiative Party, which has been called Britain's first Black-led political party. That was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining.